Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a US presidential tier list. And well, um, this is my first time doing a video like this. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna start off with George Washington, father of our country. Obviously, he goes, oh my god, goes in S tier. And then John Adams, oh boy. Um, but right now I'm gonna put him at C tier. And as for more modern presidents like Bush, Trump, and Biden, oh, and Obama, I'll put them on NA for now. Ugh, need to get a new mouse. Okay, for third, Thomas Jefferson. For him, Thomas Jefferson, we'll put him at C for now. And then James Madison, the framer of the Constitution, author of the Constitution. Yeah, that War of 1812. I mean, I can understand why he was going for that, but I mean, was it really necessary? Uh, for now, let's put him at B. James Monroe, Mr. Monroe Doctrine. Oof, that Missouri Compromise. Guess I'll put him at C. John Quincy Adams. Wait, for Monroe, did I say B or C? Oh man. I guess for John Quincy, I'll put him at B. And then when we get all the way to the end, I guess, they'll change position. Who's next? Andrew Jackson. Oh boy. The Trail of Tears, and then The Common Man. Bank War. I mean, I can see why people like him. He's a founder of the Democratic Party and such other things. Uh, I'm sorry, but you know what? I'm gonna put him at D. Then Martin Van Buren. I mean, some of these rankings are gonna go based on what I have learned about them through high school and a little bit of college, and then what I have researched on my own from books and articles. For Martin Van Buren, so put him at D. And then William Henry Harrison, Harry. Well, the poor guy. Should I put him at NA? Because, I mean, the poor guy, he died. Guess I'll put him at NA. Then John Tyler. I mean, Yeah, it's the some of the stuff I'm reading about them is from AP notes. So for John Tyler, he was a Whig, Democrat at heart, vetoes Bank of the United States, lowered tariffs, and served one term. So I guess I'll put him at D. 'Cause, how was a Judge Tyler after his actions after the presidency? So obviously I can't do that. So it has to be during their terms, obviously, and not like when they were senators or governors or representatives or what have you. So these are as their as them being presidents and their character or as human beings, depending who you think any of these gentlemen are human beings. All right, who's next? James K. Polk. Oh boy, that Mexican American War. I mean, I can understand why he did it, but I mean, my goodness. I mean, like some of the men that served in that war, like Ulysses S. Grant, Robert E. Lee. Well, like Grant, he said that it was unjust war against stronger people on a weaker nation, weaker people. So yeah, James K. Polk. I'm sorry, I'm going F. And then for Zachary Taylor, poor guy. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna put him in A as well because what could have been. All right, then Miller Fillmore. Once again, with a compromise and the Fugitive Slave Act. I mean, slave law. Oh boy. You're gonna go. I'll put you at F for now, Mr. President Fillmore. And then Franklin Pierce. Franklin Pierce. Guess F for now. And then James Buchanan. Oh boy. I don't envy that guy's position. I mean, I don't envy his position at the time. Like, if I was in his position during that time, from 1857 to 61, then the Dred Scott case. Ugh, sorry, man. I'm gonna put you at F tier. Abraham Lincoln, the emancipator, or how some other people may have called him, the first American dictator. Let's see. I'm gonna put him, President Lincoln, I'm gonna put you at S tier, I guess. And Andrew Johnson, oh boy, another man I don't envy in that position. I mean, regarding the pick, I understand why Lincoln picked him, but I think he should have chosen somebody else. Right. Andrew Johnson. Should I put him next to Buchanan? Yeah. All right, then Ulysses S. Grant. Oh my God. Controversies, eruptions there. Like some people have said, I think he was too naive. I think he did his best regarding civil rights. So I guess he'll go A rank for now. And then Rutherford B. Hayes, Mr. Fraud, they say. Well, that compromise he did, and then when he, that made him become president. I mean, the North occupying the South, it was getting tiresome. Reconstruction wasn't going that well. And obviously, it did set back civil rights for African Americans in the South for many years. So I'm put him at C. And for James Garfield, what could have been, what I read about him and what I've heard from other people that talk about him. For him, obviously, I'm gonna put him at NA as well. And then Chester A. Arthur. I guess I'll put him at C. Then Grover Cleveland. He proposed to lower tariffs to Congress to bring lower prices to consumers. It costed him and his party the next election. And then obviously he got reelected. I guess I'll put him at C. Then Benjamin Harrison. I'll put him at C as well. William McKinley. Yeah, those imperial ambitions I don't really like, but I don't want to be too subjective. I guess I'll put him at C as well. All right, then. Theodore Roosevelt. TR, not Teddy. Yeah, a little bit imperial ambition. He was a bit progressive, Mr. Bustum. You know what? I'm gonna put him at B. B, no, not B. A, I mean. And then President Taft. Mr. I wanted to be a Supreme Court justice and not a really president. Well, he was kind of like a TR. I'll put him at B. Then Woodrow Wilson. Oh boy. I think when I was in school, I think I kind of liked them, but then as I got older, I kind of see why people don't like him. And when I learned more about him, yeah, he was a bit of a racist, you can say, but people are a product of their times. So, and also that Federal Reserve Act, that was a. But then woman, the 19th Amendment, then the 18th Amendment, that was what? Okay, Mr. Wilson, President Wilson. I'm sorry, you're going at D. Now, you know what, that First World War thing, he said no war, and then we ended up going to war. You know what, I'm gonna be a little bit forgiving, so you're gonna see at C, D. Then Warren Harding. He was a soft president. He was corrupted to the Teapot Dome scandal. Got in office. Guys are going at C. Nah, maybe B. Calvin Coolidge, my man. Silent Cal. Mr. Small Government, President Coolidge. You know what? You're going at B as well. Hubert. Mr. I get blamed for the depression. From his point of view, I guess he tried his best to um prevent or mediate, is that the word, on the depression. And then that Holly Smoot tariff. Oh boy. President Hoover going at D tier. I'm sorry, you have to be right next to Wilson. FDR. Okay, everybody loves FDR, you know, because of the New Deal. He was a war president. Like, you know, kept the country, provided great leadership. But then, as I read on about him, you know, he tried to do some court packing. And then the thing regarding gold, you know, taking gold from the people and, you know, and things. Because when I was in high school, I kind of liked him. So there you go, being subjective. So for him, FDR, you're going B tier. And Harry Truman, United Nations. I know some people feel, well, nowadays feel about that. He helped, I guess he signed the GI Bill, which helps a lot of people today. Then the Korean War thing, he stopped General MacArthur, you know, trying to start World War III, more or less, I guess, or using nuclear weapons on China and North Korean soil, which would have brought, you know, the USSR in. So I don't having his term if I was him. So President Truman, which I see. Then Ike, President Eisenhower. I'm gonna put him in. He ended the Korean War. McCarthyism was rampant during his administration. I mean, during his term. Then Operation Wetback. The space race. At least he helped push for it, even though he didn't really push for it to, you know, compete against the USSR. And then the economy wasn't really that great. And he was a moderate. So President Eisenhower, you're going to go for B. And then, oh, Jack Kennedy, John Kennedy. Oh, Mr. President. When I was younger, I looked up to JFK a lot. But, I mean, the New Frontier Initiative, and then the Bay of Pigs, it wasn't really his fault. I mean, the CIA, and then regarding, he did tax cuts. He barely served one term, you know, minus a couple of months. What could have been? Let's see, JFK. We'll put you at B. Oops. Go back down there. LBJ. Hey, LBJ, how many kids did you kill today? The Vietnam War? Oh my god. Yeah, the Gulf and Tonkin resolution thing, that shouldn't have happened at all. You know, I believe that in the Constitution that Congress should declare war, you know, have the input of all the states. Obviously, since, you know, with JFK getting assassinated. And obviously, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was good. Some people don't see it as good. That's like certain senators, like Goldwater, and affirmative action. Well, some people say it's detrimental. Some people say it's not at the time. Well, today it's, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. And the war on poverty, some people say it didn't work. Some people say it did. You know, such as Medicare, Medicaid has helped a lot, and the counterculture thing that was happening at the time. Obviously, he was a war president as well. LBJ, I'm sorry, you're gonna go at D tier. Richard Nixon, one of the most controversial presidents. When I was a kid, I didn't really like him, but over time he kind of grew on me. But that's just my opinion. Um, and the Watergate scandal, and then before he got elected with he was trying to get a good deal. He got elected to work with the Vietnamese, South and the North. But then he did the détente policy with China and the Soviet Union. And then, obviously, like I said before, I think I said before, the Watergate scandal, he handled that really, really poorly. Personally, for me, he's a D. I mean, he's a B, but to average it out, I'm gonna put him at D. Gerald Ford, I'm sorry, I don't even his position either. Oh, he did good with the Helsinki Accords. Pardoning Richard Nixon. Yeah, that destroyed his chances for being, an elected president. So for you, doing that D tier. Jimmy Carter, he's a nice man. His term, inflation was going on, and the oil crisis, and the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, the Iranian hostage crisis. Oh boy. Obviously, his post presidency, it was did well with humanitarian stuff and all that. Uh, so put him at C. Ronald Reagan. I know a lot of people love him, Mr. The great communicator, Mr. Conservative. Obviously, his supply side of economics was a failure. He didn't really address the AIDS, the drug war thing. They should just stopped it. I mean, look at the effects it had on today, which is ongoing. Um, he more or less improved relations with the Soviet Union. I mean, when I was younger, I think I would put him at B, but I'm gonna put him at D. Then George H.W. Bush. He oversaw the end of the Cold War and the Persian Gulf War. Um, People have said, I have read that he should have handled Saddam Hussein. Um, and then he helped sign the Americans with Disabilities Act. So I'm gonna put him. I'll put him at C. Then Bill Clinton. Oh boy, scandal. And that's the thing. A lot of people are still against that. He went through impeachment. Second president to be impeached, but not removed. Um, guess I'll put him at. Guess I'll put him at B. Let me fix the B's. Hmm. For the C's. Come on, A's. Cleveland over here. Sun over here. Truman over here. All right, for D tier, let's see. Let's fix. Come on, tricky dick. All right. Um, hmm. For F tier. Johnson over here. All right, so there you have it, my presidential tier list. So for S, we have George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. For A rank, A tier, Ulysses S. Grant and Theodore Roosevelt, James Madison, Quincy Adams, Taft, Coolidge, Roosevelt, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Harding, Clinton, Jefferson, Adams, Monroe, Hayes, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Tyler, Truman, McKinley, Carter, Bush Sr., Van Buren, Jackson, Nixon, Wilson, Hoover. Wait. There we go. Reagan, Johnson, Ford, Johnson. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Wait, is that Pierce? No. That's Polk. Wait, who's Fillmore, right? And that's Pierce and Buchanan and all the NAs. Obama, Trump, Biden. Uh, Harrison, and then Taylor, Bush, and then Garfield. So yeah, that's my tier list. So um, so comment below what you think, and then suggest do your own list in the comments, and like and subscribe if you are. If you aren't, if you are, well, look forward to my next video. I'm still trying to come up with a schedule for streaming games, but if you have a game suggestion, just comment below. And be sure to join the Discord server if you want. If not, that's okay.